You probably won't believe what I'm about to say, but I promise you it is the absolute truth. I have a confession to make, and this is it. Well, I'm going to make you wait for just a moment. I first want to say that I'm going to talk about something real fun here in just a sec. We're going to talk about an interesting idea for how you can get character creation inspiration. Okay, I'm going to talk about that in a moment, but first, here's my confession of the day. I absolutely want to become a professional D&D player. I mean, literally, if that's what I could do, that's my dream. If I could become a D&D player, if like all I did was play D&D and watch other streams and videos about D&D, that would make me super happy. That's the truth, y'all. I wish it wasn't so, but that's the way it is. If all I did was engage in creating awesome content and also maybe absorbing and reviewing other content, that would be a dream come true. So that's where I'm headed with this channel, maybe, and stick around for the ride. But let me get back to my first point here, which is that I want to give you an actual idea about creating characters. This is something I use all the time, and you might find it useful as well. Sometimes I just flip through Pinterest, DeviantArt, or Tumblr or something like that. Tumblr's not as great, I have found, but for sure Instagram, Pinterest, and DeviantArt are great ways to find character inspiration. But what am I talking about? I'm literally talking about other people's art. Like, sincerely, especially if you have a favorite artist and you check out their stuff, that can be a really, really simple way to find inspiration for some awesome D&D characters. Now, of course, it can go the other direction too. I'll talk about that more in just a moment. Let's stick with this first idea, and I promise I'll make this a really short video for you all. If you go out, no, let me say it a different way. I have found, when I've been looking for a image for a specific character, and I might just be flipping through Pinterest or flipping through even Google, searching for D&D images or something like that, character, fighter or rogue or what have you on keywords or something. I have found images that as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta make that character. It just immediately inspired this whole, either a backstory or a personality or something special about a character, a class, a combination in D&D. And it might not be just for D&D. This would work for anything, Cyberpunk, Star Wars, any role-playing game that you're going to play, this would hold true to. Now, I'm going to say one last thing here, and this is my trick, and then I'll also talk about the other side of this. So, my trick is, if I know I have to come up with creative inspiration for a character, I skim through, but I also, here's the trick, I also save stuff. Anytime I find anything that's even remotely interesting, I bookmark it or throw it in a Pinterest, category or whatever, so I can save it for later, so that when I have I'm going to do one shot tonight or whatever, all I gotta do is go through those images and go like, oh, that one, I like that one right there. And it's, it's a female barbarian with this big old hammer. That was an image I literally saw today that said, wow, that would be a cool character. Or it could be anything. It could be, oh, look at this cool monk, look at this awesome fighter, look at this amazing mage or warlock or whatever. So that's the tip. This is the flip side of that. If you have an awesome character that you totally love, you've played in a campaign or even in just a one-shot or whatever, and you've got some, a little bit of extra cash around and you want to do something really cool for yourself and also support the community, go find one of your favorite artists. I've interviewed two, Banjaloop and also Art of Bartlett. And please support the two of them, and there's plenty of others out there. Find one that you love and have them make a character portrait or a character image and use it in your games. or just use it as your own inspiration. It's a great way to support artists that are out there in the fantasy world community, and they're also probably gamers as well, and you might find amazing new friendships by doing that. There you go, folks. Thanks for joining me in this quick tip. Stay tuned for lots more, or check out one of these other videos. There's links everywhere. You know how YouTube works. I don't have to teach you. Check out one of the other videos for lots more content and lots more fun stuff to come. Hey, and as always, remember, it's your game. Play your way. Now I gotta edit the video. And remember, it's your game. Play your way. That was terrible.